What up, y'all? This is your boy Eddie Jax. Welcome to the Drop That Podcast. Before we start with Wrestling Talk, we got a shout out to our sponsor, Layback TV. Okay? It's the #1 app network in the country, okay? Over 10,000 channels. Movies on demand. Movies on demand, you fucking homebodies. Every sports channel. You motherfuckers who are watching the playoffs for the NHL, okay? Who's gonna win the Stanley Cup? I don't know. I had the Golden Knights. Now they're eliminated. Okay, so I don't know. It might be the Panthers, maybe repeating. Okay, where you can also watch the NBA finals. The NBA playoffs. Okay, where you got the semifinals. Who's gonna take it? Is it Pacers? Is it Knicks? Is it the Timberwolves? It could be the winner of OKC and Denver. You never fucking know. But shout out to the Knicks because they might go all the way. Okay. LaybackTV.com, okay? Check them out. LaybackTV.com. Now let's get into some wrestling talk, all right? Now, we got a week that went by, okay? I had to watch this a few times. WWE Backlash St. Louis, okay? We're going to rate each match. We're no longer going to do 1 through 10 because everybody, it hasn't gone lower than 7. So we're going to do 5 stars, okay? 1 through 5. Okay, we're going to keep it very simple. 5 matches. We're going to do MVP of the night. We're going to do ring gear of the night. And we're going to do who had the entrance of the night. All right, so let's go one by one. So we had the fatal 4-way match for the United States Championship. The Samoan Werewolf Jacob Fatu defending against the Scottish Warrior Drew McIntyre. Okay. Damian Priest and LA Knight, former champion. I thought this match was definitely a 9.5. Pretty damn good, yo. Everybody communicated very well. Everybody flowed. It was great. And then we had the debut of Jeff Cobb, who's now called, from my understanding, JC Mateo. Okay, cool. Keeps him having his rights to Jeff Cobb. Apparently he's joining the family with Solo Sikoa. They helped Jacob Fatu, which was my pick, retain the championship. Okay. We did see choke slam, or pretty much south of heaven, from Damian Priest to Drew McIntyre in the crowd going onto the table. I felt bad for Drew McIntyre because you could literally see he hit the back of his head on the concrete. Holy shit. Yo, I was like, man, I hope he's not concussed, bro. You know, he's a great performer. We don't need no injuries from him. But it turned out he was okay. He was okay. So, it was a dope match. I gave that match a 9. Yeah, I think it was pretty good. Intercontinental Championship. Dirty Dom Mysterio defending against Penta. Okay, I picked Dom. I felt like the interference was going to play a factor in El Grande Americano. I happen to be right. I gave that match a 10. That was I gave that match, shit, I fucked up already. So I gave the first match, the U.S. Championship, a 4. Okay, 4. I gave a 5-star to Dominic Mysterio versus Penta. Okay, that was a great match from beginning to end. Interferences. Finn Balor is getting like hesitant on helping Dom because he wants that IC title. But El Grande Americano comes in and costs Penta the match, which is giving me like some kind of vibes that we are going to get, and there's a rumor, we're going to get the Lucha Brothers, Penta and Rey Fenix, finally debuting as a tag team. Right now, Penta's over on Raw. Rey Fenix is on SmackDown. But let's not forget, not only did that El Grande Americano cost Penta the Intercontinental Championship at Backlash, but El Grande Americano, fucking big ass name, defeated Rey Fenix at WrestleMania. So it looks like we're gonna get, sooner or later, El Grande Americano one-on-one with Benta. So that'd be interesting. But Dom, he's good. He's getting better and better, and I think the IC Championship does help him. I see this being a run to probably. I think he's gonna go past Money in the Bank, maybe Clash at the Castle or SummerSlam possibly. But yeah, we're gonna get a good run, because we still got Liv Morgan, who's got to return. She just wrapped her movie that she was filming, and she's got to come back so she can be tag team champions with Raquel Rodriguez. But I gave that match a 5-star. So salute to Dominic and Penta. IC Championship, Women's IC Championship. Lyra Valkyria versus Becky Lynch. I had Becky winning. Ended up being wrong. It turns out it was Lyra. This was a good match. I gave this match a 4.5. And I do see this happening as a rematch. I think eventually Becky's going to get that IC title. So it was a good back and forth. It's been a while since I saw Becky Lynch in a very technical match. And I guess the remedy is you got to get her with one of her Irish comrades. You know what I mean? Because they're both Irish and everything. And I think they both did. I think this match was a lot better than when they did it back in NXT for the NXT women's title. So salute to both of them. I thought that was a 4.5 rating match. Definitely a great match. Let me see. Pat McAfee taking on former world champion and ring general Gunther. I rated this match 3.5. It wasn't too bad, but it was kind of like, if you remember, I don't know if you guys remember when Pat McAfee, had his past matches, right? He fought at WrestleMania 38, I believe, in Dallas. But that wasn't the best Pat McAfee I saw. The best McAfee I saw is when he had his feud with Adam Cole and fighting in NXT. That was a good match. That was the best McAfee match I've seen. It's just he lost a step. He's been out of the ring for quite a bit. Maybe this was a filler or something like that. But it was pretty dope. I think there's more that could have happened. But whatever, I guess this is good to put Gunther over, since Gunther is going to be challenger to the next, whoever, he's going to challenge back for the World Championship, but we'll get into that. So that was a 3 for me, or 3.5 actually for me. Main event, the hometown hero, St. Louis, the Viper, Randy Orton challenging John Cena for the undisputed WWE Championship. I gave this match 4.5, really. And the reason why I did, because it was great in the beginning to see heel Cena versus babyface Orton for the first time ever. I think they played their roles very well. We got to see Orton stealing the AA, Cena stealing the RKO, just like they used to do back in the days. So it was very entertaining. I gave it a 4.5 because I really didn't like the ending. Not the fact that Randy Orton RKO'd everyone. Shout out to that. That was lovely. It was just, I feel like Orton literally losing via pinfall or any type of loss, as far as pinfall or submission goes, again, second time in 8 months when it comes down to a world championship. Because remember, he challenged Gunther back at Clash in Berlin for the world title. I don't even think that match was necessary, but it's just like he's coming so close to number 15 and he can't get it. I think they could have left out pinfall. I think they should have, in my mind, way creative, they should have let Cena steal the way Orton won one time, which was smack the shit out of the referee and get Cena disqualified, but still champion. So you got a win for Orton, not the win he wanted, but a win in St. Louis. I think it was well deserved, but whatever. So, and it turns out that we got Saturday night's main event. It's going down in Tampa next weekend, and it's going to be the third event because they had it at Nassau Coliseum back in December. They had it at San Antonio, I believe, back in late January. So now they're going to have it in Tampa. And we already got, some matches. I think we got about 4 so far. We got a tag team match with Sami Zayn and CM Punk taking on Seth freaking Rollins and Braun Breaker. We got a steel cage match with Damian Priest and Drew McIntyre continuing their feud. We got John Cena in a singles competition, non-title, against R-Truth. And then we got Jey Uso, main event Jey Uso, defending the World Heavyweight Championship against the Maverick Logan Paul. I think they're going to probably add one more match. I think 4 is cutting it kind of short. But then again, it's going to be interesting how they're going to put this together, because I've seen the last 2 Saturday night main events and they seem pretty rushed. But I guess it's because they're dealing with Peacock. You know what I mean? Like, I think Peacock gives them a certain window, because their PLEs are not like how Saturday night's main event is. Their PLEs get stretched. It could be 6 matches, could be 7 matches, or 5, but they can stretch it out as far as time-wise go. Saturday night's main event just seems like it's network related. It's going to be on NBC, so it seems like it's very, very time strict on it. So, I don't know. But I'm waiting to see what was going to be the next match they add. Could be anything. I mean, you can make a WWE Women's Championship with Tiffany Stratton defending against Jade Cargill, or in a triple threat match against Jade Cargill and Naomi. You could do that. You could do Io Sky defending the women's world title against Rhea Ripley, if Rhea Ripley is still next up. Probably got to do a couple more wins before she does that. You can do, if Laura Valkyria is healthy enough, you can do a rematch with her and Becky. IC title. I think they deserve a rematch. They did a great job on the first one. You can even do a women's US title match with the new champion Zelina Vega. You can do a lot. You can do a lot. You know what I'm saying? So, hell, you can do Dom. I mean, Dom just got done defending the title, so who knows? You know what I mean? It's a little tricky on how you could do it, but anybody could fill in that slot. I just want to see how they do it, but we'll see. We got Monday Night Raw. That's popping off this Monday. So we got one more Raw and one more SmackDown before it. We'll give our Who You Got segment. I would say maybe Wednesday. We're going to be dropping it for Saturday night's main event. Hopefully it's something juicy. Hopefully they got something set up. I'm kind of curious on who's going to take the main event spot. If I had it my way, hell, I mean, it's going to be a coin toss. I think Jey Uso deserves a main event spot with Logan Paul. It might be a good match when they come together. But I won't be surprised if Sami Zayn and CM Punk taking on Seth freaking Rollins and Braun Breaker is going to be the main event. So we'll see. All right. But we're going to get out of here. This is your boy Eddie Jax. This is Drop That Podcast. All right. Subscribe to the page. Like the page. You already know what the fuck to do. We'll be out this motherfucker. All right. Y'all be safe. Peace.